Hey everyone!
Hi.
Are we live? Oh wait, we're using this.
Are we live?
Hmm.
We are live. Does
We're
it count down?
live!
Oh,
Huh?
it's counting down.
Oh no, it says in the corner.
Oh, we've been live for 14 seconds.
All right, hey everyone. We're like, are we live or not? Hey everyone. Oh, Lillian, hi, you came to join us. We just wanted to hop on here and say hi and Happy New Year and see what's up with
Happy New
everybody.
Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Let's see what- We're going to read comments on our phone because we're both blind.
We are enjoying some champagne.
And apple cider.
And we just wanted to come on here and say Happy New Year and see what's up with everybody tonight and kind of have company because we can't
we're
get
all
together
alone.
with anybody.
Well, we're not all alone. We have each other.
We have each other, but we wanted to this is like the COVID version of a New Year's Eve party.
Yes.
So really awesome.
We hope that you all have had a wonderful holiday so far.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I can't believe this year is finally over.
Well, almost.
Almost.
How many hours?
What time is it?
Not that many hours left.
It's 4 more hours here where we are.
Yeah.
So, okay, we should look at
And 2021 is going to be hopefully much better for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
So yeah. Happy New Year, everyone. 2020 sucks. Happy New Year. Are you gonna change your name to 2021? Sucks.
Have you seen that commercial?
It's 4 a.m. where this person is.
Have you seen the dating
Thank you for
commercial?
joining us. It's so early
Yes, thank
in
you.
the morning for you over there.
Have you seen the commercial for that dating app?
What? Oh,
Where
the Hinge one. We've been watching so
is
much
it Hinge?
TV.
I don't know what it is. Sorry.
No,
It's the one with the devil and 2020 is really funny.
Yeah. So someone's asking, where are you? So we are in Southern Texas right now. We decided to get an Airbnb for the holidays. We were feeling pretty not burnt out, but we have been traveling for 6 months. So we were ready to have kind of a holiday, just be able to bake some stuff and shower and
and rest. Just
and
get some
rest.
Yeah.
I think it's really important. Yeah.
And not have to chase the Wi-Fi and the hotspots
For a few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's been a nice R&R. So
yeah. Oh my God. Someone said they saw the commercial.
yeah, isn't that a funny commercial? I almost fell out of my chair when I saw the commercial. That was really cute.
Someone said 6 p.m. where they are. Where are you? Where is
6
it 6 p.m. right now?
On the West Coast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking forward, I never know where we are.
It's already 2021 in some places, in Asia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Asia, and I
That's
think in
trippy.
most of Europe.
Yeah.
Well, all of Europe now.
That's kind of trippy to think about. I feel like we should read on here.
You can read them from there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
California. Yeah, they said they're in California. I have my glasses on, and Richie's here. Hi, Richie.
Richie and Clorinda. Hi.
Clorinda.
Oh my gosh.
And everybody too. of
Where's the
course.
drinks? Right here.
Cheers. Cheers. I gotta fill mine up.
Yeah, so we're super excited for this next year.
Yeah, we have quite a bit planned.
We have a lot planned.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
You first.
So this year we are going to
Next year.
Oh my God. It's next year, not this year. So next year we are going to be driving along the coast of the South, basically going into Louisiana and into Alabama. It's just a tiny little section of Alabama. And then we are planning on just following the coast all the way down for the rest of the winter.
Yeah. That's going to be really fun. We're going to stop off at some plantations in the New Orleans area, and kind of get in touch with our roots.
Yeah, that's what we're really excited to do.
Yeah, some of our people are from Mississippi, so we really want to do some family research and stuff like that, because we're hoping, I don't know if we can go to a library or something like that.
I've seen people go to libraries.
Yeah.
And
we'll at
their
least start
family
there.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we really want to it's kind of a once in a lifetime trip, going the route that we're going to be taking. So that's really exciting.
I'm really excited to go into Mississippi.
Yeah,
for sure.
Hey, ladies. Hi. Oh, from London.
Hi from London.
Hi. Oh, my goodness.
I really like this song. It goes, I love London.
Somebody from Carrie's from Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Hi.
I know Arkansas. My grandparents are from Lowell, or they live in Lowell, so
Yeah.
I know Arkansas.
But you all would love Asheville. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're just gonna follow the coast up.
Asheville, yeah, it's a little inland, right? I think.
Yeah.
But that's where Moog Synthesizers is, and I really want to take a tour, but I don't know if they're doing that right now.
Yeah, well, we could see. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about Asheville.
Yeah. There's lots of people here.
Someone said, I'm just here for the pandemic. I was on the road before. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you like it? Is it conducive do you think fans would be okay there?
I'm in Arkansas.
Wow, this is so cool. So many people
I know.
from so many different places. This is so cool.
Well, we hope that you're enjoying your New Year's Eve and that you're able to celebrate.
Yeah, staying safe out there.
Yes.
Yes.
So, hello from Houston. Hello.
From Houston.
I just ordered van. Richie just ordered his van. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
A Ram? Is it a Ram?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, ProMaster. Cool.
Those are awesome.
We
so
love
cool.
ProMasters.
You're going to be so comfy.
Obviously.
It's going to be so good.
Yeah. We've been in this Airbnb for
quite some time.
Yeah. More than we've ever stayed in an Airbnb. And we're both, every time we go into our van to get something, we're like, oh,
yeah, just now.
We miss it.
We miss being in our vans. It's like home.
Yeah.
It smells like home.
Yeah, it is. It's funny. I don't know. It's funny after you've been in a van for a while, like being in a brick and mortar place, It's kind of strange.
Yeah. Someone said, have you ever been to Europe or are you ever going to come to Europe? Yes. So my mom and I, back in 2015, we did a backpacking trip together right when I graduated from high school. We went to, where did we start? Oh, we started in Amsterdam, which was so cool. And then we went to Brussels, Belgium, and then over to Paris, France. We spent like 12 days there because I studied a lot of French in high school. And I was like, I want to go to Paris and practice my French, which I didn't really end up doing because I'm kind of a bashful person. And so I was like super nervous to like speak French. But it was really cool to be able to like read signs and like be able to navigate around. Like that really helped a lot. It was really cool. And then we went
to England.
Went to London. We were there on July 4th.
Yes, which was
ironic.
really funny.
It was really cool.
And in Sweden.
In Sweden,
yeah. So it was a whirlwind trip.
But that's actually what gave me the travel bug because I had never been really outside of the U.S. Been to like the islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands, but that was pretty much it. And then going over there.
Yeah. And unfortunately, my son, Alex, we were going to go to Spain and Portugal for his graduation trip, but dumb pandemic. So
I mean, yeah.
But we're still going to do it.
You're still going to do it.
Of course. Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. We've got somebody from Washington
I really want to go to Berlin.
Yes.
Do you guys ever plan to meet up with any of your fans? I would love to meet some people.
Yeah.
I think that would be amazing. It's been a really lonely year. Yeah. I feel like it's been really getting to me lately and not being able to meet up with other people who are like on
and being with people your age.
I mean, yeah, it's fine, but
yeah. I mean, we're great together, but I get it.
Yeah. I'm like obviously sad about it, but yes, that would be so nice. Like that's like the main reason why I started this YouTube channel is to like have community on the road because it's hard to meet people like outside of school and work. How do you meet people? Yeah. No idea.
You will though. Hopefully by summer next year. Could we have a short silence for people?
Yeah. Oh, that's it. For both. Do you want to read it on here?
Sure.
So you can see it.
It just feels weird like looking at the phone and there's like
oh yeah, it's on here. Yeah. I definitely can't see. I had glasses and then they broke and now I need to order new glasses. And the problem with that is it's really hard to find places to get them mailed. So I haven't done that yet. And so it's hard seeing.
We're just reading these comments. It's funny, like to be talking and then all of us.
Yeah, and then it'd be like,
somebody's.
oh, someone wants to see the doggies. They're like cuddled up on the couch on the bed right now.
Yeah,
They're so
ladies.
sweet.
Yeah,
Aw.
they're relaxing on their blankets.
Someone said Zinni Optical is dope. I'll check it out. Yeah, I feel super lucky and happy to be able to share this with everybody. Even share our travels with everybody during the pandemic. It's definitely like, I guess you could say it's kind of risky, but we've been doing our
really
best.
safe. Well, we're really safe though. You know, we really only go to the grocery store and maybe a Home Depot or Lowe's trip every once in a while, but
yeah,
we don't eat out. We don't.
I'm like trying to think.
We are going to be going to some, we're going to be doing some stuff in Louisiana, but we always wear masks and are very careful. And I'm reading a lot of comments of people saying they live vicariously through us, and that's so exciting.
Yeah,
it's
really
exciting
funny.
Sharing our lives with people and actually having people care.
Mhm.
That's really cool.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I just feel so happy because I love sharing.
Oh, Alex is on here. Love you, Alex.
Hey, Alex. I love you, bro.
Aw.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I hope you're doing something fun, Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish
you could be with us on the road.
Yes, we've been missing you a lot.
Yeah.
So
a lot.
yeah.
Someone said time for a pair of spare glasses. Yes.
So what are some of the things that people are going to be? Oh, what about New Year's resolutions?
Oh yeah, we were going to talk about
Anybody
that.
have New Year's resolutions? Yeah. Which I don't know. It's funny. I kind of have mixed feelings about that. I'm like,
I feel like it's really corny, but at the same time, like this is a good time of year to do that, and like it's just very significant and like. Wait.
Why do you stop talking?
Just 20,000 steps a day. That's a good resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We're going to give up sugar.
Yeah. We're giving up sugar and we're giving up chips.
Yeah. That's going to be funny. No, we really need to for help.
Yeah,
it's for real. You're young and need to start now, and I'm definitely
you're like
I'm overweight and need to, so it's like we need to. So go back on the road and meet William. Somebody wanted that's their New Year's resolution.
What?
Carrie. Gonna go
meet William. He would love to meet you. He's such a good guy.
I know.
No sugar.
Quitting sugar is going to be very difficult because we're both really snackaholics.
Yes, I have a sweet tooth.
Yeah,
that is beyond this universe.
Yeah. You like sugar more than me, I think, but I like chips more than you.
I don't know. Lately, after hanging out with you,
and we're such a bad influence on each other. Seriously.
Yeah, for real.
Oh my gosh. What's William up to? Where is he? I think he's in one of the bedrooms.
I think he's in the bedroom. One of the bedrooms has a really nice window in it, so he just like sits there.
Especially during the day.
And I just feel so bad. Like it's so different having a dog in a house than in your van, because I feel like when we're in the van, we're always like doing something, and I just feel like he doesn't have any like stimulation when we're in the house. Like,
yeah,
because he could like look out the window if I'm like in the van working or something,
and he's like sitting outside and stuff. I think that we've been taking really long walks though. We go on, like an hour and a half walk or something like that every day. So that's been good.
Yeah, it's been really nice to be on the beach.
Although
it's been super windy here.
Julia says, Louie, what's up?
Sup? I'm good.
Who started on the van life and why, and how did it affect your family and friends? You started first.
So the van my mom has now, I had first. And that van I was like paying on monthly, and I wasn't making no money, like hardly any money. And so I wasn't able to pay for it like monthly. So what we did is we switched vans, because she had the Aerostar. You wanted to get out doing van life, and she had a very low budget for a van. So we went to LA. I was like, "Hey, Mom, what if you do an Aerostar?"
Video up for that, or you have?
Yeah. We were like, I was like, what if you do an Aerostar? Like they have really good engines. It's like it'll get you out on the road. You'll be able to not have to pay rent, because rent in Sacramento, California, from where we're from or where we were living at the time, or where you were living at the time, is just like exorbitant, and it just keeps going up and up and up. So
Yeah.
I was just like, get the Aerostar. So yeah, long story short, we switched vans, and like it worked out super well because it just matches our financial abilities at the moment. And we're both really happy with what we have. So
and our
that's what's
family,
important.
I think most of our family is pretty supportive, right? I mean, some of them think we're crazy, but
Yeah, I mean, I think our family thinks we're crazy.
yeah. But who cares?
But I
right?
don't care.
Yeah, who cares? So,
Okay. Comments.
where
I'm like,
are our pups? Oh, they really want to see the doggies, but it's kind of.
Let me go get William.
Okay.
Do you think you can entertain everyone for?
I guess so.
0.2
I'm going to
seconds?
read some comments and say
Okay.
hi.
William, come here, Wildy.
What do you guys do to make money on the road? That is a common question, but we definitely understand why people are curious about it.
William, come here.
I'm a virtual assistant, so
Yeah,
I work obviously virtually and work pretty much full time. And
Ready for William's debut? I'm trying to pick him up.
oh wait, I'm going to move your champagne. So
I guess I could angle the camera down. Everybody,
William, Whoopi, look.
there's
here.
William.
There's William. Hi, Whoopi.
He's not wearing a collar. He's naked.
Aw.
William.
Hi, William. And then
And ladies on
over
the
there.
couch.
She's on the couch.
We have this.
William's like, what are
we
you
have
doing?
the computer propped up on a pillow and a box.
Okay, so I'm answering the
Sorry.
question, what do we do for work or, to make money? I already told him that.
You're a
What I
virtual
do.
assistant.
Yeah. And what do you do?
And through, sorry, William.
William.
So, and I help clients with like media stuff, like podcast editing and like video work and social media stuff. But I've been mostly focused on my YouTube lately. I'm trying to grow it bigger because I love doing that. That's what I would preferably like to do for work. So I've been doing that and living on a very low budget.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I feel so lucky to be able to just do that and like have the option.
Yeah.
So working
And
here and
you
there
know.
for clients and like thinking.
Cameo by William.
Cameo by William.
Who doesn't love William? He's so cute. And ladies got to have more cameos too. She's adorable. So
She's just laying on my faux fur blanket right now on the
Yeah.
couch.
yeah. Oh, ladies, yeah, she's just chilling over on the couch. She's kind of an old girl. She's going to be 11 this year, so she kind of takes it easy. She loves having long walks and all of that, but she's kind of like a grumpy old lady sometimes.
Sometimes she barks at us to feed her,
Yeah,
and
she gets very jealous. If
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to Louie, she barks.
yeah, like
It's
my
really
mom was
funny.
doing my hair and she was barking at us while she was doing it.
Yeah,
She was like, "Don't touch her."
yeah, that was funny.
That was so cute.
Clarissa said we both look so pretty. Thank you.
Thank you.
And is this our first live? We did one live on for Halloween.
Yeah, we tried
Yeah.
candy.
Yeah, so this
Some
was our
random
second
candies we
one.
picked up. But yeah, this is our second live.
Yeah,
I'm actually really liking lives. Like, I'm definitely like nervous at first because I'm like, oh my god, there's so many people out here. Well, it's not like a lot of people, but it's still like, I just overthink it. So
well, and it's different when you can edit.
It's different. It's different
mistakes and stuff out.
Yeah.
so
I definitely feel comfortable
Yeah.
talking to camera. But this is good though. This is really fun because it's like nice to actually like
Answer
talk to people like in
Yeah.
real time. Like,
answer.
this is the
questions.
socialization I've been craving.
Yeah. Oh, we're twinning. Thanks.
20.
She hates that. I love
do.
it.
No, I've like gotten used to it at
yeah.
this point.
Yeah. Would you ever upgrade to an RV? No RV for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love vans. I just am not really an RV person. I can understand people's desire to have an RV because it has they're self-contained, but I don't ever see me moving out of Maribel.
You love Mary.
I love my van.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
do. So I'm going to drive her till she's.
I think that's what I'm gonna do with Coco too.
Yeah.
You know, like her engine's really good.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the interior. I have my systems down now, and I'm just gonna drive her until it doesn't make sense anymore and save money and like pay off student debt, get all of that, just, get all of that sorted.
Peace and love to you too, Juju. And Jorge says hello, hi.
Normie, yeah.
Yeah, RVs are so big. I agree. Ash said that it would be too annoying. I feel like RVs, there are a lot of RV parks. Like just being on the road, you realize how many places there are for RVs to park. And
you can generally get away with most places, like in your RV, like still, like in cities, people still will
they
park in RVs and it's fine.
Yeah. I just feel like, to me, this is just my opinion. RVs are like the suburbs of of our lifestyle. Yeah. I don't know. To each their own.
Okay, but RVs are good because like it makes it accessible to certain people, you know.
And some people, you need a bathroom, you need all of the stuff in it, which totally I get.
For me, it's like whatever gets you outside and doing what you want to do. Who cares, man? Like
exactly.
No judgment anywhere. Just do it.
No super.
I'm not sure if I have that set up, honestly.
What is that?
It's like people could like leave like donations and stuff.
Oh,
but I have no idea if I have that set up. Don't worry about it.
It's just nice being able to do this. Yes.
What destinations are you most excited to visit along the South? New Orleans.
Oh, definitely.
We're not going to be able to do very much there in terms of like going in restaurants and like things like that. But we're going to do a couple walking tours. We really want to see, like, I'm super interested in the architecture and then like the history of how like France colonized it at first and then seeing like how all of that kind of influenced the culture there. I'm really excited to explore that and learn about that.
Definitely plantations. We're going to go to the Whitney plantation, which doing our research, they do a tour about the enslaved point of view versus like the people in the plantation house. And I really want that perspective. Yeah. It's going to be very, it's going to be emotional. But
I think it's going to be healing though. I think that it's really important to go and explore those things and like face it head on. Like no one's blaming anyone.
No, just
at this point.
Know,
like let's just learn about it. Like that's what's important.
Yeah.
So, exactly. I'm excited for that, even though it sounds weird to be excited to go visit a plantation with our ancestry and stuff like that.
I'm excited to see. It is kind of weird now that I say that. I'm like, oh, that's weird.
And I'm excited. So
looking forward to it.
I'm excited to go down to the Everglades in Florida because crocodiles. Well, there's not crocodiles. It's alligators.
But there are crocodiles in the Biscayne.
Where they're like nuclear plants. I looked that up. That's cool.
There are some crocodiles. The American crocodile
makes me think of Steve Irwin.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Please eat all of the delicious Southern vegan food. Yes, we will definitely be doing that, and I'm showing you that.
Yes, as much as we possibly can.
Yes.
Are you guys in Eastern, Central, or Pacific Standard Time? We are in Central Standard Time. Yes.
For now.
So we have last T-4 hours.
Oh yeah, definitely rest in peace, Steve Irwin. We were just talking about that earlier today. That it was so sad when he died. He was so great. But
it's not often you find a person who's just that excited about like wildlife.
Yeah, but his kids and his wife still are, so that's great.
Yes.
They're carrying on his legacy.
So. Grew up on that.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, we've never been to New Orleans either.
There's a pit bull rescue in New Orleans.
A pit bull rescue? Don't tell us that.
I'm going to tell her. She wants more dogs.
I'm like,
one time,
my van's big enough for one more dog, but Lady would not be very happy.
When we were at Magnolia Beach, this dog was just randomly like running around, this tiny little dog. And we were like, oh no, who does it belong to? So we tried to find the owner. And then I was like, what if we just like keep the dog? And we were like this close, but then we found the owner.
Yeah, thank goodness.
We were like, we could just adopt it. I love it. It was so cute.
William and Lady would never forgive us.
They would be pretty mad.
They would be. Lady was so mad when we got William. She was like, what the heck have you done?
Someone said, would you guys feel safe if you were traveling alone? in the South.
I've been thinking about that a lot actually, and I don't think I would definitely not feel as safe. I would still do it, but it's definitely, I feel, I do feel safer with us being the two of us.
It's super nice. Like when we're parked up somewhere, like trying to be kind of stealthish, it's nice to know that you're there.
Yeah.
But it will be interesting to see, like, so far in this area of Texas and like this part of the South, I felt safe.
For the most
part. I feel like
yeah.
I could be here alone and it'd be fine. Like when we parked in San Antonio, it was fine.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to think. But yeah, so we'll have to see. I mean, generally it feels pretty fine, but I think it's just my like biases and my like paranoia that get to, like, it's really a brain game. But you also have to, sorry. Yeah.
No, I'm cutting you off. I'm sorry.
So you have to feel like, you just have to feel it out.
Yeah. I mean, we do get stared at a lot, which is just completely annoying.
That's something
it's really old. It's just like, oh, take a picture or say hello. Just say hello. If you want to look at us, that's fine.
Oh,
just say hello.
There was this one time, and so at the same beach where we found that dog that was lost. This one time, this is so wild. Like this one when we were parked, and so there was these people like bulldozing. Bulldozing. Yeah,
bulldozing
sand, like to like, because there was a big storm while we were there, and they were like filling in the sand again, and they chose like, there was this beach that was like a mile long, and they chose like right next to our vans, and this bulldozer almost ran into my van. Like, you were on the phone when it happened, and she almost like with like a client, and she almost
I was like
talking.
Screaming almost.
Yeah, it was kind of scary.
Oh, yeah, that was weird.
But then we ended up moving, so like it feels like it could potentially be like it's because we're like standing out.
But then it's like,
how do we know? That's the thing.
That's the messed up thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we do have radios. Yes, we have CB radios. We don't tend to keep them on all the time. We only have them on when we're driving, really.
I feel like those were more useful when we were like in the mountains and stuff. When we would go like on back roads.
And we didn't have service, really.
And we didn't have service. I mean, sometimes we've had more service down here than up north.
Yeah.
But it's nice when we drive and stuff. That's helpful.
Isabel says, girl, keep the hair.
Nah, thanks. I feel like this is the look I would keep for a while.
Any plans on North Carolina? Yes, I love your hair. Yes, we're going to go to North Carolina for sure.
Yeah, our plan is to go just along the whole coast. If we do everything all the way up to like Canada, the border of Canada, then we will have done pretty much every inch of the coast of the United States.
Yes, we say that all the time. Take a picture, it lasts longer.
Yeah.
We're always saying that. Like,
or sometimes I'll wave and then people are like,
it's just so weird. Just ugh.
Do you girls have dates during traveling, like romantic dates?
We have work dates. I
have self-care dates.
We don't have romantic dates.
No, not currently. I'm like, did we get all the questions? Sorry if we missed your question. I'm trying to keep up with it.
Yeah.
Are you able to make friends on the road? Before COVID, yes, I have made quite a few people, just randomly meet people, and then like other people who live in vehicles. They're usually pretty friendly.
Yeah.
And through social media, you can meet a lot of people that way. And I'm just so looking forward to that. It's gonna be so nice to be able to be like, hey, let's meet up. I just miss that.
Yeah, she said, romantic with straight. No,
not currently.
It's too risky with the pandemic.
And then we just move around a lot, and we're just trying to like keep it in the bubble. And then besides like going to grocery store or like doing more.
Thank you. Awesome. We love both of our. They love both of our here.
Our new looks, girls and guys ask you out. We've only encountered a couple people coming up to us in the past 6 months.
People don't approach us. I mean,
they haven't been. I feel like people approached me more before the pandemic.
Yeah, of course, which makes sense.
I like that people are respecting your space.
Yeah, and we really, when people get too close to us, we're kind of like,
I'm trying to be safe.
We're like, our dogs are vicious. No.
Any plans to visit NYC? I just so hope that everybody could get vaccinated very soon, so that it is safe to do that. Because I love the idea of going to NYC.
Yeah.
Because of media, but
Yeah.
and it looks really cool. Wild horses. Oh my goch, I love wild horses. Cool history.
Scotland. Somebody from Scotland?
Hi.
Hi.
I hope to visit Scotland one day.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
The North Carolina Outer Banks are amazing. Wild horses. Ooh, that'd be cool. And cool history
Yeah.
in North Carolina. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Timeline.
The beach.
Yeah. Would you ever consider visiting Georgia?
We have family in Georgia.
Yes.
I want to go to the aquarium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
Because it looks so fantastic. I love fish.
Sea
life.
Will it be? It'll be open by the time we get there, probably.
I sure hope so.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we're trying to slow down our traveling, like really, really slow, so that by the time we get to like certain places, things will be like a lot safer and we can do a lot more.
And we're not wanting to go too north.
Not until it's
because
warm.
it's just too cold and we don't want to get stuck in cold weather.
We had our experience with that, and
Yeah.
I used to go to cold places a lot in Maribel, and I'm over it now.
Yeah. I've
played with the cold,
and we don't have heaters, so we're not prepared for that.
Yeah.
So
hi from NYC.
Hi.
I'm about to begin working on my build now, Chevy Astro van.
Cool.
Any tips for getting started when you have zero woodworking skills?
Uh-huh.
Watch lots of YouTube videos.
Yes.
Just as many as you can about things, and like take it a step at a time.
And buy a tool set.
Yeah. As long as you have a jigsaw and a drill and an impact driver, you should be fine.
You're good.
You're totally fine.
Yeah.
Like,
That's how we built out our vans.
Yeah. Start at square one, just a project at a time. And yeah. That's super exciting though.
Any tips on starting van life? I'm starting mine here soon. I would just say save as much money as you can.
And if you're the type to be able to
small.
just go with the flow, just get out there and you'll learn exactly what you want in your vehicle. I think that's the most important part is like, I think people get so wrapped up in like having the perfect rig when it's really like you have to think about like what is important to you. Is it more important for you to get out there and be able to live differently and save money and see things, or is it important for you to have comfortable space?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And the sooner you are not paying rent, the faster you can save more money to build out your whatever or buy,
I will be preaching that forever.
Yeah.
And take it slow. Don't be hard on yourself. Like if you feel really uncomfortable going super far away from home, stay around the area that you know for a bit and just get used to it. But you'll be surprised how fast you get used to it.
My tip would be buy a toilet. If you can fit it into your vehicle, buy a composting toilet
or like
something.
Create something.
Yes.
Put a bucket and put some freaking chips there, wood
Or
chips.
whatever
there
you
or
gotta do.
something. That'll make it a lot more comfortable.
Yes. Isabel said, "What do you miss most about living in a house?"
Showers.
That's the only thing I miss is a shower.
Showers.
Yeah. Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year.
Just started living a nomad life. Have you both considered modeling? Not really.
No, not really.
Maybe when I was 17.
Yeah, maybe when I was younger.
Yeah.
The West Coast in Scotland is beautiful. It's not Scotland where that long through hike is it? There's this one through hike, and I think it's Wales, actually. Different.
I think it's
Never
Wales
mind.
too. They'll be able to.
But I would love to go to Scotland.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Professional
hello from
DIYers.
South Carolina.
Oh, cool. All places that we're going. Do you have tips for us? We
Is
welcome
it
them.
difficult to make money while on the road?
I think
Really.
getting started can be kind of difficult.
It just depends. Yeah.
I think also trusting yourself can be difficult because I think everyone has the capability to do it. It just sometimes may take time for one, and you got to be creative. You got to.
Yeah, I think being creative is the most important thing. It depends on what your skills are, And like with the pandemic, there are so many companies that are virtual now. And I like what you said about trusting yourself. Just go for it. I think put out your resume and see if you think you can do something. Put out your resume, and you never know.
And I think a lot of jobs are going remote now. I mean, and that can be part of your deal with them. Say like, I want to be remote and I'm going to be traveling.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
A lot of companies are okay with
But there's
that,
so many
yeah.
things you can do. You can sell, like you can learn a craft and you can sell stuff. Like it just really depends on how much you want to be spending each month.
Yeah.
And if you really just pare down your expenses to be really low, I think it's possible. Like you gotta take the risk.
Yeah, definitely.
It's part of it.
Do you have a favorite through hike?
That I haven't done a through hike, but I'm really looking into doing the AT. But I want to do it when things are normal again because I want to be able to meet people and not feel bad about it and like hitchhike and all of that. So it's my dream.
Yeah.
But the PCT looks awesome too.
Yeah. I want to do through hike, but
you could do a section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do it for 3 or 4 months. I wouldn't mind doing it for like a week, maybe 2 weeks.
And the thing is,
Except
I don't know if I would really like it.
Except I want to do that Santiago one.
Oh, Camino del
Yes,
Santiago.
I want to do
I
that.
want to do that one. That one's cool. You can
Maybe
stay
when-
in hostels and stuff, so it makes it a little bit easier.
Maybe when I'm like 60.
I want to do that with you. I feel like that
we
would be
should.
really fun.
That would be fun.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yes.
Have you been to Colorado? What quiet town city would you recommend? I want to take my hubby. I've been to Colorado and I loved it so much. So if you like cities, you said quiet town. I think if you go up into the Rocky Mountains, you could have a really good time. There's lots of like places in the forest, campsites in the forest that you can park your van for like up to a week, maybe 14 days. It's really nice up there. There's tons of hikes. Where else have I been in Colorado? I really like Denver. I know that's not a quiet place and it's a city, but
And they just got rid of their ban on pit bulls January 2nd. You're like, I'm excited. I mean, I don't know why I'm so excited about that, but whenever a city gets rid of their ban on pit bulls, I'm excited about it.
yeah, Denver. Yeah, but yeah,
So,
the Rocky
yeah.
Mountains, recommend it. Highly, highly recommend it.
And
It's
Black
so
Canyon
beautiful.
of the Gunnison is amazing.
Yeah, we've been there.
Except the roads are terrible. But all right. I feel like we're missing so
I
many.
know.
Enjoy your New Year's too. Your New Year's
Yeah,
Eve.
everyone.
One true Gemini.
I hope we are giving you some company.
Yes. Rolling out now, slowly. Somebody bought a van in November. John Royston. And offer. Thank you for inspirational adventures.
Oh, any of you have hobbies besides working? And you do.
Yeah.
I've been doing
I don't
yoga.
know.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I need to get a hobby.
It's interesting for my mom because she's an empty nester technically now, and she's been just taking care of me and my brother for years, for 20, some years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's like that's been your main focus. And so now
Yeah.
she's trying to figure out what exactly is her shtick, her thing.
What is my thing? I'm going to start painting by numbers. Because that's easy.
And in a sense, we're kind of in the same stage. It's
Yeah.
really interesting because we're both trying to figure out what we like to do and what our career path is past.
I think we are
What
with
we've been
Alex
doing.
too, actually. The three of us are on the same.
We're all on the
I think
same.
so.
It's really interesting.
Yeah, because we're all in like transitional times in our lives. And so, yeah.
It's really cool. And I
Yeah.
can't wait to see where we are in another year.
I know.
Maybe we'll be live streaming next December 31st at 8 p.m.
What are your biggest struggles as a mother-daughter duo? I don't think we have that many struggles. Except we do get on our
We
each other's
bicker.
nerves
We
sometimes.
definitely bicker.
Yeah. We have our moments.
We have our moments we're like,
Yeah.
But-
like if one of us is PMSing or if we're like
Or-
stressed or, something like that.
especially if we're tired.
We're
too, and
tired.
we're trying to make decisions. Sometimes we'll like
Yeah.
get on each other's nerves.
Or haven't had like enough sleep or our nutrition isn't that, like there's different factors. But for the most part, we really get along really well.
I think for how
So-
much time we spend
Yeah.
together, it's pretty good.
Yeah. We did take a
think
little
it-
bit of a break, about a week, back in
Yeah, we were
the
getting-
end of summer. It was the end of summer.
But that's the nice thing. I feel like
Yeah.
we're really good at telling each other when we need to like But we haven't since then.
Yeah.
Needed to take a break. And that's the nice thing. We can just be like, okay, I'm going to go do this for a while.
Yeah.
And like,
that's the nice thing about van life too.
But we're just so set now on exploring the South. Like we have plans that I think we're both kind of like tunnel vision that I think we'll make it work.
Definitely.
If anything happens, if we like get upset with each other.
I agree. Isabel wants us to go live weekly.
Yeah, this would be fun.
This is fun.
This is such a pick me up. It's like,
what do you listen to on your drives? Audiobooks for me.
mm-hmm.
I really like soundtrack music. She thinks it's so funny for movies.
I'll be walking to her van. She's like listening to like Inception music, and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
I love that music. It's inspiring.
I get it.
It gets me like going for my workday.
You're like cooking. You're like cooking something. You're like chop, chop, chop.
She's always teasing me.
It's funny. And I listen to trance music, so I guess you could probably, or like electronic music, so you could probably make fun of me for that because I like always.
Yeah, I listen to other music too. I've started listening to like chanting and stuff too. I'm just weird.
You're unique. That's what's important.
Yeah, I guess so. Alrighty, so
I'm loving all the questions, guys. Thank you. Are the struggles of van life really as tough as everyone says? I think in the beginning, if you're used to living in a house and you've never been like camping and stuff, like it can be kind of a struggle. And like, I think if you don't know exactly what makes you comfortable from the start, and like you just learn along the way. So it can feel like a struggle in the beginning. And it really is just like depends on the person.
And it depends on your expectations.
Yeah, on
if you've been watching van lifers who don't live realistic van lives, or
they're just sharing the good part.
Yeah, then that's what you're thinking life is. But life, for me, I believe life, like 80% of the time, is great. But then
there are days like, okay, so out here it's been really humid, and that can be kind of struggle. Like it just,
things you don't think about,
or like, I don't know, like finding places to dump your waste from your composting toilet. That's not like it's a chore. I don't know if it's necessarily a struggle.
Yeah, it's not really a struggle. I don't know. I don't think for
some days are good and some days are bad, but it's like it's very, very high highs and very low lows.
Yeah. Or like, if your water stops working and then like you've got a bunch of stuff that's broken down and you gotta fix it, and it's just daily stuff, it's really not like
it's your outlook for
a struggle. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of it is your perspective and what your expectations are. You just have
expectations for sure.
Yeah. Be open. You can't really expect anything in particular. You know what I mean? Just go with the flow. So.
Go with the flow. And then if it's not for you, then sell your van. There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Okay. I feel like I'm missing.
I know. We're just like, blah, blah, blah.
Have either of you regretted van life, which is like similar thing? No, not really.
Regretted it?
Regretted it.
Because I didn't do it, I'd regret it.
Because I know that if it's something that I don't want to do anymore, that I can find a way to not do it anymore.
Yeah.
And perspective and expectations.
Yeah, definitely.
Mom, sorry, I forgot your name. Beck.
Yeah.
Bex. I'm like, what do you want to be called on here?
Mom. No.
Just call her Mom.
Or Ma. Have you guys seen that movie, Ma? Oh my gosh. I just watched that the other night.
I've been watching.
That was so good.
Okay. Also, I live in the South and I appreciate calling out the truth of these matters. Joe Palm. Yes. It's important. It's important to be real on the media.
Is. Yeah.
Like I love watching stuff that doesn't talk about the truth all the time. That's great. It's good for you, but sometimes you gotta.
Sorry, I'm reading the comments. How do you deal with
periods on? I don't like my period on the red.
God, it's the worst. You know what I was thinking?
That's a struggle.
Yes, now that's a struggle. I was thinking what we should start doing is getting an Airbnb. We need to start like cycling together.
We can sync up and then
and then we can get an Airbnb for the week. If only.
We have composting toilets, so. This might be TMI for
some
people,
guys.
So sorry.
People don't want to hear it.
But that makes it easier. But
it's a pain.
It's a pain.
Yeah.
I would not like it. But period underwear are great. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. That's all we'll talk about. think you're both strong and beautiful women. Thank you.
Thank you.
And how to deal with mice. Oh, I've had
Wait, tell
mice.
your mice story.
I've had mice 2 times in my van. And I'm like, why do I get the mice? Why doesn't she get the mice?
I don't know
No.
why I haven't gotten them. Well, I had a mouse in my engine.
Oh, yeah,
We
that's
took
true.
it to a mechanic.
Well, you
back
had
in,
a
like,
nest.
August. I had a nest in there
Yeah.
because we were parked one place for like a couple weeks. But
And I'm like, I'm not a dirty person. I'm like, I don't need food laying around.
I
It's
think
just
mice are cute.
not until they get in your van. I think it's because of the way that my sliding door is. There's like a little pocket that
Yeah,
the door
keep an eye out
slides.
for the Pro Masters.
Yeah, and
that's
they
a problem.
they like hop in there, and then when you close the door, they're like, "Woo, yeah!"
And there's lots of little spaces for them to
Yeah,
hang out.
and
But
so I ended up having to like just fill in all of these things, and it was just horrible. 2 times.
well, tell them what you did, just in case people wonder.
I had to put all of my food in a bin, and you can't leave any water sources anywhere. You know, all the food has to be put away. And then I tried natural, trapping them humanely and all of that, and that just didn't work. So I ended up. I don't even remember how I got the first one. I think they just died.
You're like, I blacked it out of my mind because
Yeah.
I didn't want to think about what I did.
So that was not fun. That was terrible. That was a little bit of a struggle. Let's see. Was it difficult to downsize, and do you find yourself buying lots of unnecessary things?
I feel like we have different journeys. Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
that when I first started van life, I had so much useless crap in my van. Like, I'm kind of embarrassed about it. Like, I had this like chest that I really liked that I bought at a thrift store, and it was just filled with random stuff. Like, it was all useless stuff, and
But
you
it was
learn
like
over time.
It was like memorabilia.
That's like
and stuff, so
memorabilia
it was
and
hard
stuff.
to get rid of.
Yeah. Over time, you really learn what's important, and I think that if you know what like space you have, and you like really like plan out what areas you have in your van, then it kind of is easier to be like, actually, no, I don't need that. Like, I don't need this extra item in my van. But I feel like now I don't buy stuff that I don't need anymore. But
I don't either, because then you have to put it somewhere. So
Yeah.
initially getting rid of all of our stuff for me it was like an 8-year process, because
we
was
started on the exact opposite side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we lived in like a 3-bedroom house at one point, and then we downgraded to like a 2-bedroom, and
we just continually
She and
downgraded.
Alex had to share a bedroom, and like we just started downsizing.
And our garage, I kid you not, do you care if I share this?
You can share it.
Our garage was like filled with
stuff.
I was gonna say the S word.
So filled that I was able to sell all of it and like refurnish a new apartment that we lived in. That's how much crap I had.
We just had so much stuff, and it's just interesting because like, where did we learn that habit? Where did we learn that like having so much stuff is what we needed? Maybe it was filling.
For me, I feel like when I live in a brick and mortar space, it's so easy to like, I feel this need to fill space because I want to decorate and I want to,
You're nesting.
Yeah. And so, but I do have to fight that with the van.
Yeah, because it's when you're in this pattern of consumption all the time, it's hard to like get out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even remember what the question was, so hopefully we answered it.
Let's see here. Is it safe to cook inside your van? On rainy days. I just have to open a fan. Or
and you have to be very quick. I mean, with the flame and stuff. But I use my Coleman stove in my tiny little van and just put it, like, I have a designated area where I'm like, okay, this is where my stove goes when I'm cooking, and I make sure everything's out of the way, make sure William's nowhere near it, and they don't recommend it. So disclaimer, we're not telling you guys to use these in the
you just have to be careful, you know, and smart. You have to not be careless.
Someone asked, do you still have a sticks and bricks home, or are you full-timers? We're full-timers. Everything that's in my van is all I own.
Yes. I do have a few boxes in my mom's storage, but I don't even have my own storage anymore. When I first started van life last year, I did have storage, but then I got rid of it. And so, we're full-timers, 100%.
Someone asked, Sanchez. I'm like, I need glasses. Sanchez HR 211. Have you ever had any close calls, like getting stuck in the middle of nowhere, engine or mechanical failures? One time we got back from a hike and I left my lights on. I just feel so like
we were dense in this situation.
Yeah, we went on a hike and we came back. Like I cashed my car somewhere so that we could take her van because it has a higher clearance. And we came back and I left my lights on and we're like, oh crap, the battery's dead. But it was like on a more main road, but somewhere where a tow truck, it would take a lot to get someone.
And we couldn't get a tow truck.
And it was just the battery. It was just a battery. This was on like California 1, like near Redwood National. And then, so it took us like 3 tries to get the battery working and we didn't have service. So we had to go to get service. And then we did end up calling tow truck or someone to come out and like
AAA, and then there was nobody
and then nobody wanted to come out.
It was terrible.
But the thing is, we didn't let it charge for long enough, and I'm just like, sometimes
we're like,
just
really?
Like, we excel in many things, but then sometimes like easy things that we don't excel.
We just have to learn. So now we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that, or that one time in Glacier when there was like all the puddles and it was raining, but
that was scary. But you didn't like, that was okay.
We're weird sometimes.
That was drunk.
We don't think all the time. No, we do.
We're smart women. D Walker says, I love how real you both are. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you for watching.
Mm-hmm.
We can only be real. We want to represent the real van life, you know?
Have you had scare moments during your van life, like to the point where you had to move from the weirdos or wild animals? The time on the beach that we moved away from those really aggressive bulldozer people.
There was one time we were in the Sierra Mountains.
Is this the first?
Yes. We saw black. So we're walking, la la la, all happy, walking our dogs, la la. And then we walked down this one road, and all of a sudden, Hannah's like, Louise like, there's a bear. And I was like, oh shit.
A black bear. And it was like 100 feet away. And then,
So we wanted to move because then we were like, oh my gosh, bears.
We like left. I think we left the next day.
Yeah. So
perhaps you should do a mechanical course. I think so.
Yeah.
I would love to be able to fix engines, but I don't have a lot of time to do that.
Yeah.
If I would be in a van, I'd miss some. Huh?
Any plans on upgrading?
On a Sprinter van? I don't know, maybe. I'm going to drive my van till she dies, probably.
Yeah.
And save some money.
Yeah, same
That's
here.
important. Bear spray is your friend. We got bear spray.
Yeah.
We went to REI. We like talked to the people there and we're like, how do you use this? And
yeah, we felt much better once we got that for sure.
Happy New Year, ladies.
Happy New Year.
My mother and I have been considering this. It's so cool. I've realized, like, lots of people, not a lot, but like a few people have been like, my mom and I are going to do this. And I'm like, whoa, so we're not the only ones.
Yeah.
We're not the weirdos, like mom and daughter.
You're not weird for wanting to travel with your mom.
I feel like I missed some.
No.
Oh, have you ever experienced the knock? Earth to Kenny said this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm like, what time is that? Well, one time we were parked in a place that we found on iOverlander, and it like said that you could stay there potentially. It was like at this marina, and then I guess the marina manager, the person who's like security there, knocked on our door. Remember that? Mm-hmm. And he was like, "You can't stay there." But
that was before we were asleep.
We kind of had a feeling that it wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, and that was before we were asleep.
Taking risks.
I have had a knock when I was at Planet Fitness. This was when I was still on the West Coast.
And she was in Cocoa.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of any other times. I think maybe only one other time. And then we were at a Walmart one time, and there was security there, and they were like, "You got to go."
Oh, I forgot about that.
But at least we weren't sleeping yet. It's like, tell me I can't be there when I'm not sleeping. Why do you have to come at 1:00 in the morning and wake me up? Like,
it wasn't 1:00.
No, I'm just saying people who do that.
Yeah. It's kind of like, tell us before.
Yeah.
But I think in general, like, it's really fine. I think that like the world has woken up to what van lifing is, or like van or a vehicle dwelling in general, and like people sleeping in their cars and stuff. So
van lifing here is very different.
in the south.
Mhm.
There's a lot less places
Yeah.
compared to the north, but that doesn't mean there aren't places that you can stay. I think it's just like a lot of people haven't really recorded stuff online a lot, like on iOverlander and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, do you have to go food shopping often? Pretty often.
Depends. When we're like in
Yeah.
places like the mountains and stuff and we're going to just like stay there for a while, we'll do a shopping for like 1 to 2 weeks. And then, but otherwise, like we can store up to that much food
Mhm.
for 2 weeks. And then like if we're in like a city or something, we'll go grocery shopping more often. Something to do.
Yeah, I know, really. It's like the only thing we do is go to the grocery store. I was thinking the other day that we should like do the curbside pickup, but actually going into the store is the only interaction with any people we have.
Aw, thanks, in Seattle. I love the Olympic Peninsula. My heart. We've been really sad lately thinking about the forest.
Yeah.
Live in the present.
I know.
But the forest is
We've been
like,
feeling nostalgic.
dog park 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I find you're both interesting. But here, keep making the videos. Thank you.
Yeah, I wish I could do that too. V, if you can, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, yep.
I think we were saying we're only going to do beyond.
If anybody
for an hour.
has a question, ask it now.
Yeah. Are you vegan?
So we're mostly dairy free. We've been eating eggs and like salmon lately.
Yeah.
I've been personally craving that for some reason, and so we've been doing that. But
yeah. I don't eat any meat. I only eat fish. I don't eat any like meat.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
So,
No meats.
Yeah. Have you convinced your brother to get on the van life yet? No.
That's gonna take a lot of convincing.
Are you still watching, Alex? No, he's not a van lifer. He's good with his life now, but
It's our dream.
It is our dream. We dream about that.
He's a teen.
Yeah.
He's, a young adult. So I'm like, he's a teen. He's a young adult now. He's not a baby anymore.
He is a young adult. Yeah. So.
What about dating life on the road? Non-existent. And for like the first time in my life, it's like actually kind of nice. It's like nice to
not think about
it. It's kind of like the pandemic has been an excuse to be like, okay, I'm gonna work on myself instead and not worry about all of that.
Yeah.
You're learning Spanish, right? How's that going? Malo. No. I don't even.
How do you say very slowly?
Yo no lo sé. Oh my god.
Yo no sé.
Yo no sé. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really hard because I feel like to learn a language, you really need to just like use it. And we haven't been using it. We're practicing like 1,000 words in Spanish. We're trying to like get our vocabulary up. And then we've been using
most common,
Yeah, and then we've been using Duolingo to like start to learn the like syntax and the grammar and all of that. And eventually we're
gonna get a tutor.
Yeah, and then we want to get a tutor eventually and then go to Mexico.
Yeah, because we
And
want to
work on
be
it. I want to be fluent.
Yeah, before we do that.
I would very much like that.
Yeah. Let's see.
Would you give any advice you would give to another child duo?
To a mother-child
duo.
Be patient with
each other.
And communicate.
Yeah. And have fun.
Yes. Most importantly, right? Have fun.
And like
and respect each other's space.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like give each other space.
Yeah.
When you need it, and like
don't get offended.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Definitely. Practicar mucho. Sí. I get so bashful when I speak languages. I gotta get over that. Sorry, Mom, I probably missed your answer, but do you have a YouTube channel?
Oh, do I? I do not. I've been contemplating starting one, but I don't know what to do one about. I don't know. I'm thinking food, like I love food, so I was thinking about doing a food channel, but then I'm like, so many people do food channels, like
but so many people do van channels.
I know, so I don't know. I work a lot, so it would be really hard to have like consistent content. Mm-hmm. So that might be something.
If you wanted to do a video on my channel and post it, I'd post it.
That'd be fun.
It'd be like a food vlog from my mom.
That would be fun. That's a good idea without having to make that commitment.
Yeah. If that's like something you need to do like creatively to feel good, then do it.
Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know.
I just love how many questions there are. This is so fun. Okay. Someone said, what do you do if you need the doctors or vets, please? Adonia said this. So for the doctor, we haven't had, thankfully, any problems with that. But
Doctor for us?
Yeah, the doctor and the vet for the dogs.
Oh, yeah.
But we would go to an urgent care. I have health insurance, but
I don't right
my
now.
mom doesn't. So it's kind of.
I was supposed to sign up.
I love you, the U.S. You're so great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dogs, we would just go to a local vet if we had something we needed to do with them. Fortunately, they're healthy too. Lady had ACL surgery.
The dogs have more problems than we have.
Yeah, I've paid more money for Lady's medical bills than I have for myself. Thank goodness, though.
Someone asked, any plans to visit parts of Asia? I'd love to go to Indonesia and Thailand and
Bali.
I would go anywhere, honestly. Anywhere in Asia that is safe to go. South Korea would be really cool.
Yeah.
So
I'd like to go to Tokyo. I'd go anywhere, honestly, for real.
Yeah, if it's like right. If you feel drawn to go to a place,
as long as
we have the
it's safe.
funds to do it.
The Philippines, you'd really like to go
the
to
Philippines. My dad's from the Philippines, so that would be really nice.
Aw, thanks. Somebody said, Mom, you should subscribe. Thank you. The mobile chef.
Do you fancy
That's a good one. Ash said the mobile chef.
The mobile chef.
I like that name.
Do you fancy at some point getting a bit of land to have a base? I mean, yeah. We've thought about it.
Yeah. We've thought
Definitely
about it.
not in the US.
No, it won't be in the US. Yeah. To still recording the podcast. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
This is a lost dream.
We want to, we still have goals to do that or like plans to do that, but it's just really hard it's been a challenge
for us to like schedule together because she works so much on her own business. So
I work way too much.
But
I'm going to be hiring VAs in 2020.
Mom, you're like, is anybody here? No.
So if you're a virtual assistant and you have a resume, please DM her.
Like, hit me
and
up.
say, can you give this to your mom? Because I'm going to be hiring virtual assistants to help me with my business this year because I can't handle all of my clients, which I'm very grateful for. Don't get me wrong.
No, you're just expanding.
But I just really cannot work so many hours.
Yeah. I was gonna say
breakfast with Becca.
That's cute.
Said that.
I like that. Thank you, Isabel. Definitely. Warm meals are nice. I just wasn't know what any question about virtual assistant. Someone wanted to ask a question.
About it?
Yeah.
What about it?
Oh, I don't know. They were probably just wanting to know.
Oh, about what is a virtual assistant, maybe?
Ask it if you have.
Yeah, ask it if you have any questions about being a virtual assistant. You go ahead and ask like any specifics. If you want to just know in general, then I will let you know.
Have you been able to save a lot of money on the road? I'm starting van life to save money out of the US and go to the UK. So I have student debt and debt from when I was in college and stuff. So I've been doing a lot of paying that off, and seems like it's really working. It's great. Like, it's really nice to be able to pay off. So if I wasn't paying debt off, I would be saving. And I think it's definitely possible. You just have to like set a budget. And that'd be a really cool thing to do a video about eventually, is like how I got out of debt.
And it's really nice not having to pay rent, of course. You know,
that helps.
Because all of that money can go in your savings account.
It just gives you more options.
Yeah. Yeah. So have you been able to manage? I work as a VA now and have been for a few years, but we just
maybe I'm starting a team of my own or just finding new clients solo.
Well, I would definitely my advice would be to get the word out about you wanting to go on your own. If you have clients that you work, well, I mean, I wouldn't suggest poaching clients, obviously, but I would just start talking about it to everybody that you're wanting to open up your own business.
Mhm.
I was very fortunate. I worked as a property manager, and the owner of the building that I worked for really admired my work, and he kind of knew I was ready to move on. And I told him that I was going to be opening my own business, and he was my first client. And a lot of my clients I just got from word of mouth. So really, word of mouth is powerful. Just tell everybody.
I think a good place too would be, I don't know how these sites really work, but like Fiverr, like any of those like sites where you could like start there maybe and build like a solo portfolio there, and then slowly like, and then like try to like transfer people over to your own.
Yeah,
like
because
being off of that.
Because on Fiverr you are a contractor. So
that's a good place to get clients,
that's
for
a
sure.
great idea.
And like name a good price. Yeah, for sure.
And what do I do? What do I do exactly as a virtual assistant? It's a variety of stuff. I do a lot of bookkeeping. I have clients that I do bookkeeping for. I have clients that I write radio copy for. I answer emails. Anything that really like an exec. Yeah, I make phone calls and schedule. Like I register people for classes. I have like, it depends on your client. So I really do a variety of things.
People are asking if you have a website.
I do. It's keysvirtualassistants.com. So keysvirtualassistants.com. Yeah. I'm in the actual process of like rebranding it. So it's kind of a work in progress.
That's
But it is
2021.
Yes.
Project.
First quarter goal is.
And for me, it's so nice seeing my mom be a business owner.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring.
It's been a dream come true. That's for sure.
Someone said hi to the daughter. I've gotten a couple clients through her business, but I'm focused on, I really, really want to make YouTube work, and I really want to build it into something where I'm telling more stories, like other people's stories, and like building the like history aspect of every place I go, and like starting to like use it as a platform to help people, like educate people and stuff on different places. So that's the goal. 2021 is a new year.
So speaking of word of mouth,
I just love making videos so much. I just love it.
Speaking of word of mouth, tell all your friends about our channel.
Yeah, so it's been such a great year, and I'm so thankful for this community. Like, it's definitely been such an accent to living this lifestyle, and makes the days that are hard a lot better, and like, I don't know, a creative outlet, and like, it's really great. That's why I love doing stuff like live streams and stuff, even though
and creating being able to like read all your comments and stuff, and how people
it's just
are
so
really
supportive.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
So
yeah, it's really great.
It's helping a lot.
Can you drop the URL in the link? Oh, yes, please do that.
Where
of my business.
Ooh, okay. Wait.
Can we do that now?
Should we do that now? Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? On the when this goes up on my channel,
because it's recorded.
When it's recorded, then I'll put that in there. Just
because I really am looking for VAs. I've got some clients lined up in the next.
Look at her networking.
Yeah, I'm all using your channel to build my business.
That's great. I'm so happy.
Resolutions.
Just resolutions. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Thank you guys for joining us.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Yes.
And I hope this next year is better than 2020 for everyone.
Yes,
definitely. And we can make the best out of it.
For the whole country.
A lot of people are saying it's going to be worse before it's good, but we can make it through. And yeah,
and let's just continue to be supportive of each other.
Let's keep commenting on each other's
stuff.
Yeah.
So
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year to everybody. Yes. Cheers.
Any last things?
Yeah, I don't have anything else. I think I need to say.
All right.
We're
gonna sign up now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.